The greatest season by NFL running back ever, featuring Walter Payton.
He's the best in the NFL there is today.
And Payton's got the first down. Look at him run across the 40. Payton.
Payton's still on his feet. Walter Payton, look at this kid play football. Isn't he something?
Boy, he's like a kid.
Astounding.
Legend, warrior, sweetness. 3 words to describe Walter Payton. Arguably the greatest running back of all time. But consider these 3 words. One man
Oh my
band.
God.
Payton was just that in 1977, carrying the Chicago Bears in perhaps the greatest single season a running back has ever had.
What?
The term workhorse doesn't begin to describe number 34's impact in 1977. In his 3rd season, Payton had an NFL high in carries, yards from scrimmage, yards per carry, and touchdowns. Not to mention taking home league MVP honors. From the first quarter of the first game, sweetness was the heart and soul of this team.
Payton, a tough guy, Tom. He's as tough as any running back in the league.
He's got the quickness. He's got the lateral movement. He's just a complete football player with a great attitude, and he's the kind of guy you want on your team because he's going to produce.
Second down, 7 to delay to Payton.
Kind of guy you want on your team because he's going to produce.
Second down, 7 to delay to Payton. 30.
Damn,
Look
he's
out.
fast.
He may
Holy
go
shit.
to the 40, to the 30. Walter Payton down to the 20. Walt Williams is trying to get him, and he's got him just inside the 5-yard line. Walter Payton, what explosion up the middle that was.
Here's the case for Payton. No running back has ever had to carry more weight in a single season. Chicago was the 3rd youngest team in the league, without an offensive starter older than 27. Third-year head coach Jack Pardee came into the season winning just 11 of his 28 career games and would be gone at season's end. And their pass attack? Forget about it.
Avellini falls down. He's in trouble. Well, he gets up somehow. I don't know how. And is picked off by McCoy.
Damn.
Intercepted. Jim Merlo picks it off. He returned 2 for touchdowns last year. He's going to get his first this year. Guys closing in on him. But Merlo goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
The Bears ranked 21st out of 28 teams in passing that year, while quarterback Bob Avellini threw for just over 2,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 18 interceptions.
Damn.
Avellini had 4 games with 5 or fewer completions in 1977.
What?
So the defense had to be stellar, right?
Yeah.
Not quite.
Dan Pastorini. And he goes long, and he's got Burrow. Burrow is at the...
He launched that bitch.
85 yards for a touchdown.
How about special teams?
Having some problems as of late. He's
Wow,
hit
what?
10. We've got some problems. Vince Evans in trouble. Freddie Carr's got him. Freddie Carr deposited.
It helped having Payton on kickoff returns.
Walter Payton's got it on a short kick. 25. He may go all the way. Marco's
Damn.
over there. He can't get him. And he's run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Sweetness did it all for these Bears, without the luxury of a dominant O-line. In fact, none of Chicago's 5 starters on the offensive line made a Pro Bowl. I'm not talking about 1977. I mean ever. Let's take it a step further. The Bears had just 2 starters besides Payton to ever make the Pro Bowl.
Damn,
And they
look
both
at
played in
him.
the secondary. So with all 11 defenders geared on containing number 34, Payton had to run for his life.
Avellini in the flats goes to Walter Payton. He's a tough guy. Look at Walter Payton.
It's Walter Payton who makes the reception.
He nice. Oh my God. Bro, this nigga is nice.
Avellini to Payton. Look at him jump around, would you? And he made a play that looked like a long
Shit, I ain't never saw no shit like this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
loss into about a yard gain.
Even with the addition of offensive coordinator Sid Gilman, a legend in his own right, who won an AFL championship throwing the ball all over the field in San Diego, Pardee's mission was clear. Run, Payton.
Walter Payton on the drop flow. Away from one man. Payton around to the outside, and look out for Payton.
Look at that run. Payton's going to take it in for a touchdown. He's had a lot of great runs. Not any better than that.
And when they did find Payton in the passing attack, it wasn't always pretty.
Avellini has got Payton open. And Payton's got it.
Wow, what the
Payton
hell?
score. Walter Payton from Bob Avellini.
Payton's 16 touchdowns in 77 may not seem like a huge number in today's fantasy football era, but consider this. Those 16 scores accounted for 55% of Chicago's offensive touchdowns. With the Bears struggling along at 2-4 and a road trip to Green Bay looming, Payton put the team on his back, setting a then-career high in rushing yards.
Second down 5, Payton, and Payton's got the first down. Let him run across the 40.
This nigga is so
and
tough.
Walter Payton, who may carry the ball 30 times before the day is over, is impressive. Up the middle, here comes Payton. To the 45, he may go. He's to the 35, the 30. Walter Payton is cut off. Avellini, here comes Payton. And Payton is in for the touchdown.
Unbelievable. This stadium is very quiet, and they're just kind of watching Payton in awe.
We're just getting into the thick of ours, and the guys are really coming around, so we still got a chance. Don't count the Bears out.
2 weeks later against Kansas City, Sweetness led the Bears to a 17-point comeback victory, amassing 221 yards from scrimmage and 3 touchdowns. In Week 10 against the Vikings, Chicago witnessed the original flu game. Battling illness on a frigid afternoon, Payton delivered his signature performance.
Inside handoff, big hole, Payton up the middle to the 50, cuts to the outside of 45, tripped up, sliding to the right side, it pops out of the 30, 35, or 40. Following his blockers, trying to turn the corner on the right side, gets in for the touchdown.
They've been going to Payton all day. Bob Avellini has passed the ball only one time, and that was to Walter Payton on the flat.
They give to Walter again, breaks to the outside of the 40, to the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. He's down the far sideline, he's got 2 men to beat. This backfield, Avellini to Payton on a sweep to the right side. Needs a block. Walter Payton becomes the all-time single-game rushing leader in the NFL.
The Bears were 8-5 entering the final game of the season. A win against the Giants would send them to the postseason for the first time in 14 years. 199 yards would give Payton the single-season rushing record. Problem: ice. Lots of it. Sweetness had no chance for the record on a Meadowlands playing surface that doubled as a winter skating rink. With both teams battling the elements in almost 5 quarters of action, Payton came through with Chicago's Cinderella season on the line.
Coming was Kelly, and he got the pass to Payton. And Payton is still in bounds before he is knocked down by Carson. 30-yard field goal is up. Good! The Bears win! And the Chicago Bears have won the wild card with 4 seconds left to go in the season.
A week later, though, the class of the NFL and eventual Super Bowl champion Cowboys trounced Chicago's overachieving group in a 37-7 demolition. Payton was held to just 60 yards on the ground. Okay, so you've heard the case for Payton's 77 campaign. Who else is in the pantheon of all-time greatest seasons by a running back?
He's got it, and a brand new single-season rushing record.
Charger fans are witnesses to history!
Eric Dickerson and LaDainian Tomlinson still hold the single-season records for rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, respectively. Nobody's gained more yards from scrimmage than Chris Johnson in 2009, and O.J. Simpson was the first to ever hit 2,000 rushing yards in a season.
He's gonna score! Touchdown, Cowboys! A 60-yard ramble by Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith scored 25 touchdowns in 1995. Jamal Lewis had his own 2,000-yard season in 2003. That same year, Priest Holmes set a then record for touchdowns in a season. Then there was Shaun Alexander, who won the MVP in 2005, leading Seattle to a Super Bowl. Outstanding seasons, sure, but Payton didn't have Larry Allen, Jonathan Ogden, Will Shields, or Walter Jones to run behind.
TD running like a possessed man. Breaks a tackle. He's got it. There it is.
In 1998, Terrell Davis hit 2,000 yards on the best team in the league. Marshall Faulk caught 81 balls and scored 26 touchdowns in 2000, taking home MVP on the greatest show on turf, Rams. But compare Bob Avellini to John Elway and Kurt Warner. Come on. Jim Brown's most productive season came in 1963, with over 1,800 yards rushing for a strong Browns team.
This the 60s? I ain't never saw no football this hoe.
Marcus Allen won league MVP in 1985, averaging 28 touches per game. And Barry Sanders was on a path of destruction in 1997. There's Adrian Peterson's comeback campaign in 2012, which saw him reach 2,000 yards a year after tearing his ACL. But as great as those seasons were, Brown, Allen, Sanders, and Peterson were all part of good teams featuring multiple Pro Bowlers. The same cannot be said for Sweetness, who was the sole reason the 77 Bears made the playoffs. In the ultimate team sport, he was a one-man band in every sense.
Sweetness. W. Walter Payton, man. If you knew about Walter Payton record already, let me know in the comments. But from them clips and footage I've seen, bro, he be moving. I'm gonna have to actually sit down and watch a football game. Yeah, I know my schedule is mad tight right now. Speaking of that, I'm about to go to work. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment on this video, and hype the video if you like it. I'm curious to learn some more about football. Bro, I'd be curious about every fucking thing. Everything. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.